Hello, it's Maria, fourth dimension. I have it on my heart to do something a bit different. If you are exhibiting a period of stress because you're overthinking about somebody and if they're coming back, if they're not coming back, what's going on in their head. These are the Hermit cards. I was cleaning out all my cards. I have a few. It's like some women collect shoes. I collect lipsticks and tarot cards. So it's a problem. I'm surprised my children haven't done an intervention. But these are called the Hermit. And what it is what are they thinking right now about you, about the situation? And I thought I'd just pull some, whether you're stuck thinking about what they're thinking, you're in a no contact situation, you're waiting for restoration, or at least a conversation for reconciliation. Even if you don't turn out as friends, you'll possibly end up in a better space of communication. Okay, so and get an understanding of where this is going. So I am like, they're flying out of here. So this might be your reading. And again, if it isn't your reading, don't take it personal. So I just thought I'd pull some cards. And if it resonates, it resonates. I'll also pull some tarot cards. No zodiac sign. If you found me, this message, there might be a message in here for you. So the first card I pulled up, and I'm only going to pull like 5 or 6 from this card, says, I just dream and wish for everything. So this person has actually stuck in their head. They think about you every day. Like, and this, I get the sense off this, it's music. It could be old movies. Maybe there's a movie you both love to watch together and they think about the movie often and it replays in their head. But they are in their head, and it's daydreaming. This is a daydreaming, and it's almost future casting. So they are stuck thinking about you in the past, as well as what could have happened in this relationship going forward. They're both sexes, both relationships, both energies. This is going to actually relate to a lot of people. I get the futurescaping specifically is you forecast. You're almost trying to manifest something better in your life. There is someone else, so they are, I feel, during the separation, they had gotten into a situationship, and they are trying to discern, should I keep investing in this or should I close that out and come back home? And home, I heard it like it can be, home is your home. It's not the physical location. It's, I want to go back to my home of safety, of security. I need some more time from me. And this is a part of their issue historically, is that they didn't tell you what they needed, and they feel like they don't know what they're wanting. They're in the beginning of a process of evaluation and determining if they are feeling the right things and like if they're on the right path. And this, I need more time for me, is they might have just been awakened, and I get a sense, and I made a comment about this, and I think my weekend read was somebody I feel is going through an enlightenment or recently went through some significant changes. Their diet, their thinking, their patterns, I mean everything. And I just want to give a standing ovation for that human being. It's hard. I'm going to tell you right now, unless you've quit something, it's hard. Step away from the cigarettes, put down the alcohol, the drugs, all the nonsense, and started investing in a 180. If this decision got me in this feeling of feeling lack, I'm doing a 180 and going the exact opposite direction, and that's what they're doing. Joining the gym, talking to people, maybe joining a self-help program, I don't know, seeing a therapist, doing heavier reading, being intentional about their decisions. That's this card. So this person is awakened, and they realize they never put themselves first, not once. Not once in their family life. And if this person was previously in a long-standing relationship or multiple relationships or a marriage and it ended, they didn't do this. They never said, I need to carve out an hour a day or even 30 minutes a day to journal, to meditate, to dance, to do exercise, to eat a healthy breakfast, to plan a lunch. I don't know. Put themselves first in any way, shape, or fashion, and their whole world would wake up thinking about the things they had to do for other people. That was their agenda. That's this message. So this person has awakened, and I almost get like there is somebody else. I get it like for a handful. There isn't a third party. Their third party is himself. I'm putting me first. That's the third party. There is somebody else. There's me in this relationship. This person may have had a situationship previously, but maybe has ended that. I feel like several of them have. Several of them have ended the relationship, but they don't want to jump into another one, especially until they get the behaviors that they are learning down to incorporate as a habit in their own world. They just need some time. I am okay, I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm reading for. It says, I am obsessed with your body. I'm gonna be nice. There's gonna be some nice here. Somebody had some surgery, and that's not just bad. I mean, I don't want to say this like this. It's for self-improvement, okay? Not just those that have done surgery. It also looks like you had surgery. So you've been hiding in the gym, and it's showing up. I also pulled that from the reading card. This is the craziest message. I was a big girl, and no shame on the big girls, because I love me some food, you know, and I can rock it like any size. Size doesn't matter. I just wasn't happy in the skin I was in, so I changed that. But I get that. I got a million questions from 100 people that knew my previous life that said, how'd you lose the weight? I'm like, I don't know. I quit drinking a box of wine a night and eating an entire pizza. Let's start there. I started dealing with my feelings. And I have no idea why I'm sharing this, because I swear to God, people are recognizing the work you're putting in. And kudos, again, a super standing ovation for those that have done the work. Not just the physical work, but you're changing from inside out. If you, they want to know whoever you're thinking about as you're watching this video, if I were to come back, this is them talking to you, if I were to come back, would you entertain a conversation with me? And they're hoping that you would say, I think so, yes. I think so, yes. That's the energy I get off this card. All right, I got 5 out. I'm going to go a few more. I am your nosy reader. I am such up in your business. I am so sorry. In a good way. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Oh my God. This goes with the obsession with your body. Hot thoughts about you. Yes. Here, kitty. They're looking at you like a snack in a good way. Like, I'm a little hungry. Okay, so let's see what else. All right, so I have you make my heart full. You make my heart full. And this one fell down. Yeah, and then nah. And nah was in the reverse. It was like this. So it was like, yeah, nah. So they're back and forth in their head. They want to know, did they lose everything? When they walked away, when you walked away, and these are a mess, they're falling out everywhere. Did they lose everything when they chose something else? Or when you chose something else, can they come back? You know, it's the same vibe. And they're very attracted to your physical appearance. Let's just say that. You're cute. Look in the mirror. Say, I know, Maria. I know I'm cute. Come on, look at me. I'm gorgeous. Say it. Say it. Not to me. I don't need to know. I know you're good. I already, you know. I just work here. I need 2 more cards, please. Tell me what they have on their mind. Ace of Swords. Incoming truth. Okay, I knew I couldn't get away with one reading where I didn't say somebody's going to come in and have an honest conversation, but that's what the card means. Somebody wants to be honest with you, and they want to get down to the nitty-gritty, the details of why this shit didn't work out to begin with, but more vibe on hoping, like they're going to come in with like flat affect, kind of half invested, I don't really miss you vibes, but in reality, they're dying. And I have people walking upstairs, so I'm sorry for that. And it says, I know you from somewhere. So that's the other card is several people might be running into each other in an orchestrated meetup. Cute meet, you know, a cute meet where it was unintentional and you meet somebody in the grocery store. That's the vibe I'm getting. And the reality is that it was planned. This person knows you're like clockwork. They know when you're at the gym. They know where you go out. They know your hangouts. They know where your friends. And I think they're going to run into you somewhere this weekend and say hey. Say hey. Lastly, I don't want to pull this. I want to pull some other cards. Is this what I want? I'm sorry, y'all. Hang in there. Yes, this one. Again, if they were talking to you, this is the Lover's Oracle deck. Fun times. I'm just going to pull a few more. What would they say to you if they could? And especially, now, I have watched other readers that are, oh my goodness, amazing. And I wish, and I hope, and I pray that my gifts develop like theirs. There's a doctorate class somewhere. I'm going to attend it. But I get the sense that these, like the majority of the readings of these people want to come back, but we have self-will, right? And just because they want to come back doesn't necessarily mean they're going to come back, because they have pride and they have ego, and it depends on where they are in their walk. And I'm reading for different energy stories. So you might be here, they might be here. You've elevated, you've done the growth and the work since you've left this relationship previously, and they may not be in a spirit or a place to eat crow or have the conversation. They want to, that's the energy, but will they? So, and I'm grateful. I'm super grateful, because these doctorate level readers are saying similar things, and I feel a little better about that. I'm blocked. Nothing I say in a reading, nothing happens by mistake. I just went on this rant about this vibe. Like the vibe, when I pulled the cards, I'm like, well, what about the folks that aren't elevated yet? Here we go. They're blocked. They're still holding on to insecurity. They are super scared. Ego. Like, how am I going to make this right after what I just said to them? I just attacked them. Maria, I attacked their character. I called them a narcissist. I called them names. And they're not an asshole. They're not mean. I just didn't like what they were saying to me. That's the truth. And they were calling me out, and I really didn't want to hear it, so I attacked them. I can't come back from that. That's this vibe. What do I do with that? Well, I don't know what you're going to do with it. I would strongly recommend you evaluate that and chat with somebody. I'm obsessed with you. This person can't get past you. They think about you, hear your name, dream about you, listen to music. They're talking to their friends about you. They're at work. I feel like several of them work online, and they think about you all day. They look at your photos in their phone. Like, you're on their brain 24/7. It's a bit of an obsession. A little bit. It's complimentary, but they're stuck. They're blocked and they're stuck. And again, they might be in another situationship that they feel like they're stuck in. They can't leave. What is the truth? They feel, and again, this person is scared to death that you've moved on, and that your feelings, like, there's been so much time, now they're questioning, they're filtering the amount of time between the last time you guys connected as truth, which is not truth whatsoever. I'm gonna tell you something. There are times where I've walked away from relationships, right? Because it wasn't in my best or highest good to invest at that level. But my love for these folks have not changed, right? And vice versa. Your love doesn't just turn off and on like a switch. You love these people tremendously, but there was something that was a blockage to the growth of this thing that wasn't good for either of you, and so to move forward. And they're like questioning, did you ever love me? Did this person ever love me? Well, yeah. The person I'm reading for, okay, you are absolutely awake. You have enlightened, and it might not even be very long ago, to be fair. This is a pretty relatively new journey for you. Trust it. Trust your feelings. Your love for this person, like you've walked away from other people. Why not this person, right? Why? Well, there's something we got to grasp, and there's a lesson that wasn't learned. I wish I could be fully honest with you. That's what they would say. I just said this. Again, I'm getting messages before I'm pulling cards, so I guess this is just verification and validation. So this person felt like lack, and they made a mistake. They did. This person that you were connected with, I feel like I'm reading to somebody, a group of you all, a lot of you all are highly elevated, awake. You wouldn't be watching me. You would turn me off 5 minutes ago. You're looking for some direction, right? You're like, should I keep moving forward? Should I be praying and investing in this person? Should I just wrap it up and call it a day and move on? Yes to everything, right? I agree. Yes to everything. I don't believe that you should hold on to anything from your past. Constantly move forward. If this person joins you in your future, yes, this person will be fully honest, but they got to meet you at your same level of energy. That's the thing, is we think by holding, if we let go, then we're letting go of the relationship. No, you're just letting go of the expectations. You're letting go of the premeditated resentment if they don't show up. How about that? You're just releasing it and saying, you know what? I'm giving this whole thing to you. I release it all, the outcome. And if you bring me somebody wonderful, whether it's this face or a different face, I'm open to it. I love this person. I miss this person, but I am a human being and cannot control a damn thing outside my canoe. So I'm going to stay in my canoe and trust that this canoe is going to take me to something greater and grander because I have faith in my relationship. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. If they ever tell you, if you ever sit down with this person and they get truly honest with you, they're going to tell you everything that they feel and how, like, quite honestly, I don't think they ever anticipated. The energy I'm getting is they never anticipated to fall in love, number one. I feel like they've had and experienced some things in their past. They just hung this up for a long time ago. And I don't think they set out to meet the love of their dreams. They met you as friends or as a situationship, and it developed. And it could have been while they were in another relationship, for several of you. Could have been while they were getting over a previous relationship and you were a rebound. I mean, there's a lot of energy on this table, but I'm telling you right now, this person has transitioned from what would have been hit it and quit it. I don't know, in and out, morning and night. I don't know what else to say. My Saturday night player to my emperor and my empress. This person has fully gone a 180 and said, oh my God, I think I'm in love with this person. I mean, like, I think I've always loved this person. I've loved them since the day I met them. And again, take it as it resonates. If it doesn't, there's a lot of readers out there. Trust me, I'm getting a sense of remorse, guilt, panic, shame, just in prison. I can't move forward. I want to be different. They're blocked. Somebody's blocked. And they are changing. The person that I'm reading for, they have a desire to change. It starts with the seeds that you planted. And the last thing I want to share, you've done such an amazing job. The handful of you that I'm reading for, you have made some hard decisions that hurt the collective, hurt the other people that you were with, not because you were intending to be hurtful, but you chose to put you first. You chose to stop this, put an end to this, and you move forward as painful as it is. You love this person. You have great feelings for this person, but you have decided, I can't keep doing this. It hurts me just as much. And you remember the feelings, and even though you love, the love that you have for the person might be let me just go here. When I got divorced, great example. When I got divorced after 28 years, I experienced some grief, and as anybody would, right? But we had been separated for a few years prior. But when it was final, I had a moment of sadness that was extraordinarily deep. It was a moment. It was a couple of days. But when I sat in it and I thought about it, I was grieving the future. I was grieving all the future anniversaries we wouldn't have, the holidays and celebrations, the trips, the family outings, the kids, grandkids, all of that I was futurescaping and daydreaming of developing throughout my marriage. And when it didn't come to fruition, I was grieving that. I wasn't necessarily grieving the human, but I was grieving that. That's some of the stuff that I have in retrospective. When you left this person, you love them so much, a little different than my situation, let me tell you. But you actually have deep love for this person, but the behavior that you were walking through was too painful to continue. And so you had to release the expectation, and you're grieving some of that. And when you think about this person, that is what you're seeing, is you want to pick up in that dream state and pull that. You're just having to discern if this person comes back, if they have done any work. And it still looks like they're in the thinking process. You are the farmer, and I can't even begin to tell you. Capricorn had a similar thing. It was about religion. It was weird. Not the whole story, but the farmer I'm going to hold on to. You set some seeds. You asked and pressured in a good way. You put, just by living your own life. It's called attraction rather than promotion, and you were attracting them through your lifestyle. And they were watching you very closely. They saw that you were investing in yourself, and they were showing up for work, and they were invested with your kids and your family, and you were attempting to do better things. And they liked who you were. They liked overall. They had a deep respect for what you were doing, and you challenged them. And then when you did open your mouth and you said some harmful truths, they retaliated and they attacked you and your character, even though none of it's true. Just know that it's not true. They were just deflecting. They were trying to just pivot all the pain away. All right, any other cards? You're too nice and I don't deserve your kindness. Oh my gosh, that's the last thing I'm going to leave you with. This person has some self-esteem issues, and I think they are working on them. They're at least identifying them. So if they don't come back if they don't come back, this is what they're thinking. This is what they would like to say to you, but can't. Do I want to do that? I'll leave you a couple cards. All right, for the person I'm reading for the collective, Spirit, tell me, what can they anticipate? I know there's a lot of folks, lots of folks watching, over 5. Let's go with that. What can I tell these 5 folks? Just kidding. What can I tell the collective here? What to expect from their people when they come? Lots of complications and challenges. This is a muddy mess. This is a muddy mess. They dug themselves in a hole they got to get out of. 3 of Wands, but they will come forward and they will have a conversation. They have challenges about coming forward. They might be stuck in another situation, like I said. 7, they're almost not quite to a 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, you're dropping it. It's the King of Swords. They're going to come and be honest. It's the Sun, right? They want to be happy. Right now, they're miserable. They are miserable, but they want to come forward and be happy. They're afraid. They're afraid you're not going to accept them. Tell me more. They're sitting... they're sitting in a spirit of judgment. So they're judging the situation. They're judging and they're trying to identify if you're going to accept them back. They're just thinking. It's a little different than, what's that word? When you're stuck, you just keep thinking over and over and over. Somebody's going to email me or comment. Okay. I won't go into a long... it's being stuck on replay. It's being stuck on replay, just constant. They can't get past the thinking. They don't take action. But they're not in a bad way. They are at least thinking about all the different things they could say. How are they going to come up? Or should I meet them up? Should I run into them? Like all of this. What would I say if I ran into them? Oh man, so many cards wanted to come out. Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles didn't come out, so I'm gonna put that back. But the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and it is I'm gonna hang it to the 7. Afraid, I get fear of being honest. Like you're stupid. I mean, that's the thing that just kills me, is I'm speaking to a very large group of highly elevated individuals, and they think that they think that like they can lie to you. You know, and you don't know, like you don't know when they're lying, and you're like, really? It's okay. All right. Stay with the story. They might come in with the spirit of the Knight of Wands. I told you they wanted that body. They might be flirtatious with you. Their world is, this is a close. Whoever this resonates for, if you did not put a pin in it, that's their fear, is that you're going to close the cycle out and they can't join you. For the rest of you, they want to come back and reverse this, and they want to start anew, and they want their happiness because it fell on the sunshine card. This is not making the people that you haven't put closure on happy. It's only for those that you have already, and they want to come back and pull the wheel back and join you. Join you at the top of, on the world. They want to join you on the wheel. They want to get on your good graces and exhibit your come up, because that's where you're at. You're walking into this next cycle, this next chapter, healed. Yeah, 7 of Cups. They're walking away from any other options. They know you have a lot of options too. They know you're cute. They're attracted to you. That's why they're like, I know my person's gorgeous. You're like, yeah, I am. Say it. Say, yes, I am. It took you a long time to get in a space of well-being. That's all right. Who else is gonna work on you, right? It's like, yeah, they have a lot of fond memories. I'm just not repeating their feelings from up here. I get that. I'm not going to get anything else. Bottom of the deck is they're still making a decision. They haven't made a decision. So if your person does not come forward over this weekend, that new moon is coming in the 23rd next week. And then we have some time until the next retrograde, until October. So this may be all through May that this person's processing, your person, if they don't come in before the new moon, because that energy hangs out for a week. So probably all the way through the end of April. But this could this could be residual through the next several weeks. Your person, it seems to me from the cards that we pulled, is just beginning a journey of self-discovery, and you have challenged them, and they're still in the process of thinking. You are the farmer. You have planted seeds. And so if they don't come forward this weekend, that's what they're thinking about. That's what they're holding on to, the hope that you will accept them if they do come forward. Several of your people have done the work. Several of them are in treatment right now doing the work. True story. I see visuals of things. I'm a very visual person, so I see pictures, and then it kind of happens. I don't know how else to explain it, but this person finds you very sexy, very attractive. They miss the crap out of your body, but your smile, your eyes, your hugs, you're holding them. The smell of their pillow has left, and they want it back. Your cuddly time, your laughter, they want to hear your voice. I keep hearing, I just want to hear their voice. And they're in a space of, they put themselves in a timeout. They didn't see that this was going to happen. They felt this was going to be, when they did what they did and you reacted and it fell apart, they felt this is fine by me. I am going to go and live my best life, only to end up going 12 steps backwards. And they're like, how did I end up here? That's this feeling. And you just kept moving forward. It wasn't about them. It had nothing to do with them. You were just investing in you. And as a byproduct, it's showing up as, it's very attractive collective. You've done a very good job. You should be very, very proud of yourself. This is really good energy. I hope this was helpful. I know it's a little bit off the beaten path, but I just wanted to put it out there. I feel like very compelled, because several people are like, I want my person back. I want them to come forward. And they're like, when is this going to happen? I'm like, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. And we have self-will. It may never happen. I don't know. All I do is read energy, what their intentions and what they would say if they could, if they were talking to you directly, and if they had the guts to say it, this is what they would say. So again, if you want a personal reading, get into the nitty gritty, feel free to email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. Before you leave, hit that subscription button, please. It will help me grow my footprint here on YouTube. I really super appreciate your support. You guys are amazing. Man, you make me very happy. All the work you're doing on your own. Love and light. And I'll get those zodiac readings out per zodiac reading for next week of what you can anticipate. Love and light to each and every one of you. Take care.